Hi everyone, this is Malhar sir, and today I would like to talk about the changes that has been introduced by Canadian government as far as entry clearance officers or border officers are concerned. A lot of students have certain doubts, a lot of clients are scared, especially the newspaper headlines are quite tormenting when they say that lakhs of Indian visitors or students will be affected by this, but please keep this in mind. It's just a lot of people being ignorant about the actual things which are happening. So what we're going to talk about is how things have changed and whether these things will affect you or not. So what is the actual change? So the actual change is that the government, the immigration department has given more authority to border officer on whether to let someone with a valid visa enter Canada or not. So this is the change that has come up. Now why did it come up? So up until last year, Canada was giving visitor visas which were valid for 10 years or for the duration of passport. So someone, let's say, gets their visa in 2015 and their passport is valid till 2023, they'll get an 8-year of visitor visa. Now the problem with that is, what if that person commits a crime in 2018? Their visa is still valid. The border officer, even though they are aware that this person is inadmissible because of the crime that may have committed, or they might have submitted something fraudulent, which has happened a lot with students and clients from Punjab and Gujarat, obviously, that what to do. Now, here the government has given them more authority that if they find that someone has given fraudulent document or they have committed crime or they have become inadmissible according to the Canadian government rules and regulation, they can refuse the entry and cancel the document. Okay, so that's the first one. The second one is, an officer is not satisfied that someone will leave Canada by the end of their authorized stay. Now this can happen when, let's say, you've got a valid visa, you have visited Canada once, and though legally you are only permitted to stay for, let's say, 6 months, but you stayed for 8 months or 10 months, you came back to your home country, next year you're going back again. So under such situation, there is a chance that they might cancel your document. Okay, how to circumvent that, I'll talk about those things a little bit later. The third one is that the document is lost, stolen, abandoned or destroyed. So that's a very self-explanatory thing. Again, like a lot of time, what happens is that a lot of clients had their PR processed and they also had their TRVs pasted on their passport. So now what will happen is that someone, let's say, who has got a PR travels to Canada, they already have a TRV which was valid for 10 years. Okay, and if both the things are valid, that is the PR as well as the temporary visa, then the border officer will cancel the temporary visa because the applicant has become a permanent resident. So it does not affect much to the client. So how to make sure that when you are traveling to Canada on a temporary visa, you don't face any problem? So it's very simple. Number one, you need to make sure that if border officer asks you questions, you are able to answer them honestly and accurately. Try to carry proof of documents that you used when you applied for your visitor permit or any other temporary visa from India. Also, those who are traveling on visitor permit, it is advisable to carry a return ticket. There are a lot of airlines which allows you to book a ticket, and then if you don't want to use it, they provide full refund for the amount. So it is always advisable to book a ticket if you are going for a temporary visit, so for 3 months, 6 months. Also, if a visa officer is writing something on your passport, a lot of time people ignore those things, but sometimes, like I would say 3 out of 100, 3% of time, visa officer will also write a date on your passport. When they write a date, make sure you leave the country before that date. So I hope this was informative. Please keep in mind that whatever rules and regulation comes along, it is not specifically targeted towards Indians. Okay, those are general rules and regulations, and as you know, that since Trump administration took over, they have requested Canada, or in fact arm twisted Canada, to secure their borders further so that illegal crossings from Canada can be reduced. So this is a step in the right direction. Anyone who is going for genuine reasons do not need to worry about it at all. Okay, so please share it with your family and friends who are scared about the new rules. See you till next time. Bye.